What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and huge news exposed. I literally just got off the phone with half-Asian super lawyer Bill Richmond. You may know I have engaged him in the past. We also have a common client. Whether you like the guy's content, I don't care. But what was exposed by Steven Crowder today is interesting. And it goes along the lines of some serious YouTube algorithm manipulation, in particular in this case around silencing Tulsi Gabbard. Now, if you've been following this channel for any amount of time, you know one of the few kind of more like non-entertainment type videos I do is always around censorship. And it's around fighting back against that. Look, I want all candidates to have an equal share of the limelight. Sunlight is, as always, the best disinfectant. I don't want YouTube and I don't want Google, same company. I don't want my search engines manually omitting results, especially when you're talking about people that are running for government in the United States. YouTube has been long accused of, and in my mind, very guilty of, blacklisting. This is something that I think this channel is currently going under. I no longer get recommended. My channel growth has stagnated, but thankfully I'm extremely happy for the group of people that I have now because you all are so trustworthy and you always mobilize. And this is one of those times where I need you to like this video, leave a comment. And if you use Twitter, share my pinned comment. If you use Facebook, if you use Reddit, get this message out there because, as I've always said, one day, it'll come for you. Yeah, you didn't care when they deplatformed Crowder because you were offended by his joke. Or he was a conservative. You don't like that. Okay. Oh, you didn't care when they deplatformed this other guy because he made a weird joke about, I don't know, a religious person or something. Now, they're coming for Tulsi Gabbard, which, by the way, I'm not... Look, if the election was today, I wouldn't vote for Tulsi. She's got too many horrible takes. However, she's probably the best the Democrats have, and I would rather see her in the race than one of these old establishment Democrats like Joe Biden. That's just how I'm at. I think this country is at its best when the people have multiple good choices. Right now, we have hardly any. Comedian Steven Crowder exposes Tulsi Gabbard's YouTube videos were suppressed on YouTube while she was trending over Hillary Clinton feud. Now, if you remember, Hillary Clinton took a shot at Tulsi Gabbard, calling her, I don't know, a Russian asset or something like that. Just so happened to be on the very day that certain investigations were leaked about her. But hey, I don't want to end up, you know, hanging from the ceiling down here. So I love the Clintons. They're great. They're great people. They've always done amazing things. Anyway, candidate Tulsi Gabbard's YouTube videos were being suppressed in the search results in the United States while she was trending, causing her videos and channel to show up below videos about her from other pages when her name searched, according to comedian Steven Crowder. Crowder posted tweets showing that on October 18th, Gabbard was trending on Google and social media for a response to Hillary Clinton that she was an asset, a Russian asset. Her search results on YouTube in the United States buried Gabbard's own content on the platform. Now, we've seen this happen. We know that YouTube does this. Remember when everyone was making fun of Brie Larson during the Captain Marvel stuff? Yes, get to mention Brie Larson in a video. But YouTube came out and said, no, you know what? Once we determine something is news, now we're going to put authoritative sources like Entertainment Tonight and other trash Hollywood shows ahead of regular YouTubers. So the only chance, and by the way, that's probably one of the real reasons holding my channel back now, as more things are identified as news, more establishment, line towers get shown in the results as opposed to actual YouTubers. Now, the search results were on Friday, October for Tulsi Gabbard, first set to US results, then set to Spain via a VPN. Now, the screenshot shows, of course, here, you might not be able to, let me see here. Let me see, copy image location. Let's see if I can just do this. There we go. You can see on October 18th, 2019, Tulsi Gabbard trending in the United States. You search her name, you get CBS Evening News, is in particular, the video calling her a favorite of the Russians. Then Fox News, ABC News, Time. Then you go to Spain and you see CBS Evening News, still #1, by the way. A 1 minute and 32-second clip that probably doesn't paint Tulsi in a great light. But then you have Tulsi, you have her own channel actually showing up. And by the way, you're just name searching her. You're not searching for any particular topic. So you would think if you're typing in The Quartering, you're looking for my channel or my content. If you're typing in Tulsi Gabbard, you're probably looking for her channel. There's some people might be looking for just, hey, what's going on with Tulsi? But again, this is also the same media that took the time to detrend her from Twitter, from what I could see. By October 20th, when the furor had died down some, her search results were back to normal. And that, my friends, is the smoking gun. After all of the news and trending, all of a sudden, magically, the results were back to normal. Her search results are back normal, given the appearance that they could have been deliberately suppressed by YouTube during the time when people were most likely searching for her name. Both Crowder and Gabbard have significant histories of conflict with big tech companies. Most recently, Crowder discovered that YouTube search results for his page and the video in the US were being treated unusually by YouTube algorithms, causing direct searches for his most popular videos to yield results that had buried the actual page and videos below about him from other far less popular pages. This is something that the original Google leaks alluded to. The actual internal Google documents talked about them doing this, basically deboosting people they don't like. Now, a lot of people get annoyed when I'm like, hey, share this video on Twitter. Tell your friends about the channel. Like the video. Do anything. I mean, a year ago, I used to get on trending pretty regularly. Low, you know, but a video with like 200,000-300,000 views in the gaming world would put me in the top 30 on trending almost consistently, especially with like the Fallout 76 and the Genderfield 5 and all that kind of stuff. But I haven't had a video trend in a year, and I'm still pulling in basically the same views. I've gone from maybe 15 million views a month at peak to 12 to 13 million views. I'm still pulling in over 10 million views a month, still relevant to my actual viewers, but YouTube isn't introducing any new people to my channel. YouTube search results for a popular page typically list the actual pages as the top result, followed by a selection of popular videos from that channel. For Crowder, his channel wasn't even the top result. In other countries, Argentina, for example, Crowder's YouTube search name results were showing normally. It was because it was only for those searching in the United States that his videos were apparently being suppressed. After Crowder's publicized the problem on his Twitter page, website, and YouTube channel, something changed. His search results began showing up normally. Just a coincidence. It's a coincidence. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Gabbard has also had some issues with Google. In June, after the first Democratic presidential primary debate, Gabbard campaign attempted to buy Google ads to make sure the campaign page was at the top of the search results for her name. Gabbard had been the most searched candidate after the debate, but Gabbard's Google advertising account was suspended for 6 hours from 9:30 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. June 28th. Google issued a statement claiming that the suspension was due to, quote, verify billing information and policy compliance, although the reasoning for timing of that verification was never given. Now, as you know, I run a marketing agency. I manage well over, at this point, $4 million a month in paid search spend on Google AdWords. That includes advertising on YouTube. It is possible that a brand new account with brand new billing information would be subject to some level of review. It didn't used to be that way, but when you set up a brand new account, it's possible. But with all the other coincidences, it's curious. Gabbard sued Google for $50 million in damages, alleging that Google infringed on her freedom of speech and obstructed the campaign's ability to fundraise. Probably true. We know what we've seen people on the inside talk about when it comes to Tulsi Gabbard. We've seen that, we've seen that major establishment Democrats have come out to try and smear her. Some common points Google and YouTube will assuredly raise. And these are 3 really good points that Crowder brought up that was also vetted by Bill Richmond. They'll say this. This is simply algorithmic. Nope. Louder with Crowder, the channel is unique in proving that this point isn't true because our channel issue was fixed by someone manually. Somebody flipped a switch. So ultimately, someone could or did flip a switch on Tulsi Gabbard. YouTube may try to pass this off as an accident or result of low-level employees' poor judgment, claiming that it was an oversight. The individual didn't make the proper corrections and that they have addressed the issue since. Well, sorry, but we don't buy that either. We've been in contact with the decision makers at YouTube who are aware of these problems and engaging in damage control to fix it. It would stand to reason that the status of the current presidential candidate who is suing YouTube would be under close watch from the world's biggest information and technology company. She wouldn't have been pawned off as a patsy to some lower, or she wouldn't have been pawned off as a patsy. In the past, YouTube has consistently argued their algorithms policies, results are often geographically dependent. Designed to service audiences the most relevant content for their search. Cute story, and one we've heard before. In that case, YouTube should explain to us, their shareholders, and possibly a congressional hearing as to why they believe the most appropriate for their audience is to block off the content of a United States presidential candidate in the country in which she is running. Seems like a relevant question. These are all true. And I think I'll leave you with the importance of sharing this video, of talking about it, and a reminder that it isn't about whether or not you like the person or not. It is still meddling. If anyone else was doing it, we'd have a problem. But because some people in power seem to side with big tech because it currently benefits them, nothing gets done. That's why I have to back guys like Ted Cruz, because he's one of the only dudes up in there fighting against this. You think I wanna back the cruise missile? No, but he's like, people don't understand that, and I don't want to sound too alarmist, but people have to understand that the amount of power Google has using their arms of YouTube and big tech with Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, they have the power to control a lot. Power they shouldn't have, because they have proven that they will use it in a biased way, in a partisan way, to support the people that they believe will be most beneficial to them. And the question you have to ask yourself is, when is it going to be enough for you to get up and speak out against it? When is it going to be so bad that you'll finally do something about it? Today's the day to spread the message and tell these platforms that this kind of behavior is unacceptable. Please share this video, leave a comment, leave a like, and stay tuned for more information.